Georgia? Can they receive justice under the whole Southern judiciary? Wherein I haven't seen no black judges sitting on the bench. Now, black don't make it right, but right make it right. And so I'm saying to you, I question if they can eat. I want to even know how the grand jury is picked in the state of Georgia. I want to know about if they will be tried by a jury of their peers, or will it be just a dominated white jury that takes the questions and the law into consideration when it comes to the Quitman 10. It is time for us now. I'm saying this on national YouTube. I'm saying it because I am sick and tired of being sick and tired of seeing an unfair, unjust, and ridiculous system force down certain citizens of our beloved community. As a retired military veteran, I want to see justice, and I want to see it concerning the Quitman 10. It's not only black folk that want to see justice. It's not only black folk that want to see change here in South Georgia. There are a lot of white right people who want to see the same thing. And so we're going to cut this out. But I want you to realize one particular thing. The Valdosta Daily Times, yes, I did hear, I heard that the G.B.R. intimidated voters in Brooks County. But I'm saying to all who watch this, don't you think it's strange how they could be intimidated? Everything allegedly intimidated, but everything that they could find on the Quitman 10 has been published about them. But when it comes down to the voters here in South Georgia, in Brooks County, who wanted to tell their stories about the intimidation, that it'd been a total whiteout. Listen, it'd been a total whiteout. And so we must ask ourselves, can the Quitman 10, or now the Quitman 12, can they receive justice here in South Georgia under the Southern judicial system? When you look at the Brooks County Courthouse, ask yourselves, how many blacks are even employed just up and around the courthouse? When you go to the county commissioner's building over there in Brooks County, look around and see how many blacks are employed, and then check out the population. I'm not saying that they are discriminating. I wouldn't dare say that. But I'm asking you to check the facts. I believe in facts. I believe in fairness, and I believe in right. And this is George Boston Ryan doing what I do because I believe in America. I put my life on the line for over 20 years during the Vietnam era. And what I want to see for once in South Georgia is equal justice under the law. And Brother Ryan, I'm going to do my part. I do not want you deaf, dumb, and blind to the times and unable to make intelligent decisions based on facts. I believe the Quitman 10, were concerned about the education of our children. I believe that the Quitman 10 are no more guilty than the others who may have given $100,000, I don't know, to the campaign for Caucasians to control the education of our children. Now we know that whites have always dominated the educational system in Brooks County. So now why is it that when blacks become the majority, some of the very people working on the board of education in Brooks County don't even hardly attend meetings? How do you know, George Boston Rhymes? Because you know I recorded them, and I got a lot of them on tape. So we have always listened to, we have always been dominated by whites. We don't have a problem with race, and they tell us everything is not about race. No, everything is not about race, but race seems to be about everything. George B.R. George Boston Rhymes, kvci.blogspot.com, on YouTube, Boston G.B.R., doing what we do because it is time for change here in Valdosta and South Georgia in general. Bye-bye, we go.